Well, hello friends. Well, my light hammer strike is still going on, so my guess on the firing pin was incorrect. So I dove a little deeper into the interwebs and found that over on a site that was dedicated to the JM Pro 930s, which is shares all the internals of this Pro Series Sporting, that guys were getting light hammer strikes after a couple of thousand rounds, and they were going with putting a Ruger 1022 extra power hammer spring in there and solving their problem. So I went ahead and ordered a kit with the Ruger extra power hammer spring, and it's definitely longer than what you're going to see when I pull that out of there, and definitely going to have a different spring rate, so we'll see what that does. Now, I just made a guess again that it would make my trigger pull harder, so I went ahead and ordered a trigger spring kit from MCARBO for the 930. It's supposed to make your trigger lighter. So what I'm hoping is when it all said and done, it'll balance out and get at least back to about what I got now in combination. So I've been wrong before, I could be wrong again. So we'll see how it happens. I'm going to use this old spent shell for a snap cap. Break out my handy dandy Lyman trigger pull gauge and see what we get for a trigger pull here. 3.110. Try it again. 26.2. One more. 3.46, and that averages to 255. 2 pounds, 5.5 ounces. So that's what we're going to go with as our baseline, I guess. 2.55. Let's clear that out and shut him off until we get ready for this next part. So here we go with a little disassembly. I need a little help knocking those pins out. Sometimes I don't. They're out. All right, part of that's already falling apart. Put that back in so you can see it. Oh well, mess with that in a second. Get this out of the way. All right, taking this apart again. What holds your hammer in is this little deal right here. It pulls out this way, and then your hammer will come out. This is a trigger spring that I'm going to be replacing. See if I can capture it off there without shooting it across the room. Hey, I got it. Let's just compare them two real quick here on camera. Original part, new part. New part's a little thinner, a little springier, just a little bit longer. Okay, so let's put the new part Well, let's put the old parts in this little bucket here, this little container, so we can keep up with them that way. That old part there, new part will set back in its package and keep moving along. Okay, now the rest of the disassembly, these pins push out this way and they go like that, and then you can lift your lifter out there, set him aside. There is a little part that'll fall out on you there if you're not careful, like I just did. We'll put him back in. Yep, it helps when you squeal like a girl. No offense to you ladies out there. There you go. Set him aside. All right, now then, hammer spring, or hammer spring. This is going to be interesting because I had this out before, and factory part, Ruger extra power spring, original part, new part, considerable difference in length there. So this may be a wrestling match getting this in there, but we'll see. That fits like a charm right there. No issues there. It's the same exact diameter for spring. It goes in there, but wow, it is longer. For certain, much longer. So that's going to be okay, that's going to be interesting. Maybe a wrestling match. Let's get everything else back together now. As I feared, that part come apart on me. Time you got to hold your mouth just right. Watch out for them parts dropping. Get everything going back together. Really only goes back together one way, so there's no goofing this part up. But trust me, if I can goof something up, if something's goofable, upperable, is that a word? I can do it. So now, here comes the part that's going to be damn interesting, I think. Getting this all wrestled back in. Well, let's do this. Let's put the put that spring back on. Again, this is the new MCARBO spring. Let's see if I can do this without shooting it across the room. Whee, got it. All right. So here we go. Ah. Well, that fell in there. Okay, let's see if we can get this cocked now. Whee! Hey, we did. Look here. That was easier than anticipated. Whoa, that was almost bad, huh? Try it again. All right, well, let's bring the shotgun back in here. Well, just not a repair job until I drop something on the floor. Just how it is. Little 9mm hammer, whack everything in. Those are there like they're supposed to be. Now we're gonna see what our guesswork was on our how that turned out there. Let's see what kind of trigger pull we're getting now. 3.12. Try it again. 3.16 or 3. Okay. And one more time. 3.15. So yeah, we did get a heavier trigger pull as I thought. So maybe not quite as well. Hopefully the MCARBO did its job, and I got, instead of a 4-pound trigger, I got a 3-pound trigger, which I think I can live with. Now the test will be taken to the range and see if it actually runs shotgun shells through it again and the light strikes are done. If it is, I may decide to cut some of that spring off and get a little bit lighter trigger pull out of it. I don't know, maybe, because it was considerably longer. Anyway, I slice it. This has been fun. I've ran this gun hard for quite a few years now, so like anything else on the planet, it wears out. So anyway, y'all have fun out there.